Well, hello. I am page hopping like a bunny rabbit tonight. Oh my goodness. I didn't have time, babe, to do my quick change.
No.
I was supposed to do a quick change. Do you know what? It doesn't matter. Welcome to our full moon special. Look, I even have Lengro new nails on. What about that? I've got Lengro nails. I'm so pleased with that. I could have done with a 5-minute break, not going to lie. I had the most amazing time talking to Jack. I actually forgot that everyone was there because I couldn't see your messages. So I still feel like I've got to go on Derek's page, do my own again, and page hop everywhere. But you are live here with the Lengro crew. What I want to know is, how has the full moon affected you? We did time it on Derek's page, didn't we? 7:21 tonight, we had a full moon in Virgo. And I know that our very own doula, Amanda Waring and celebrant, she had a little ceremony for it as well. I'm going to bring on in a moment, I've just got to find my little notes here just to make sure that I say what I want to say. So bear with me. I was going to introduce Laura Ann in a special way that I wrote her down. But do you know what? I'm not going to, I'm going to introduce them my way. I'm going to be like Patrick Swayze and say, last year, they told me I couldn't do it my way. This year, this is Lengro's channel. I'm going to bring on one of my favorite people in the world, not just because she has spookily, scarily predictions for me, not just because I love her, because she is the designer of my tarot cards. She's one of the best friends that I have made, and she is one of the most gifted people. We have got not just one, but 3 readers, including myself, because we think you're going to need it. We've also got Sam as well, who's got a new intro. But without further ado, I know you don't want me to natter on, so I'm going to hand over the screen to the one, the only, Laura Ann.
And hello to everyone watching. Thank you so much, Claire, for such a wonderful, wonderful introduction. So hopefully you'll catch Claire's interview. Hopefully she's got a quick 5 minutes or so to just find her feet, maybe top up on her coffee, do what she's got to do. So I am here with you. Good evening to you all. Good evening, Stella. Good evening, Tracy. So lots of you out there. So tonight, what I'm going to be doing for you is I'm going to be delivering some oracle guidance. So this evening I've got for you is the Starseed Oracle, an absolutely gorgeous deck by Rebecca Campbell. So with these, I'm going to be delivering some guidance as much as I can before Claire comes back. So if you would love a bit of guidance from the oracle cards, please do let me know, and I will pick out a couple names that stand out. And then what I will do, because obviously I cannot make it to everyone, I'll pull one card once I've done a couple personal ones as a lovely bit of full moon oracle guidance for all of you. So let's have a look and see who's on. Hello to you all, saying hello in the comments. Hello. Right, Stella Henderson, let's go for you, my lovely. Right, let's see what the cards have got to tell you. Okay. Right. Okay, Stella, the card that I've got for you here is Water Your Garden. The message on here is nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Now, what I can see here for you, Stella, is that you have been taking care of everyone and everything all around you, but you have forgotten something very important. And that very important thing, my lovely, is you. Okay, so what I want to say to you here is make sure that while you're pouring all that love and effort and energy into everything around you, make sure you're bringing it back to you as well. But it's tying in here self-care. It tells you about rest, body care, tenderness, but that tenderness is for yourself, because I feel like you've got all these plates spinning all at once, and this just wants to say maybe kind of slow down, or maybe pass some of that over to someone while you just take a little bit of a break, because it says here, my love, that you do need it. I am feeling a bit heaviness in the chest, so maybe that's a bit from kind of any anxiety or just overwhelm there. So this is saying to you, slow down. Make sure you are giving love to you as well as everyone else, and sending lots and lots of love and energy to you, Stella. So let's have a look and see who else we have got here. Lots of you lovely comments coming in. So I'll just see who I can, let's go for, okay. Oh, bless you, lovely. Sending lots and lots of love. Right. I'm going to go for very drawn to. Oh, lots of comments coming in. I'm struggling. Right. Wendy Cleveley. Your name has stuck out to me. So let's go for you. Okay. So let's have a look for you, Wendy. Let's see what they want to give you. Okay. Right, Wendy, for you, we've got the card You Got the Love. It's like that song, isn't it? It's fabulous. So it's got Hadrian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Okay, so this one is very, very important right now. Bringing in the essence of either lots of people or lots of energies around you, but not physically. I feel like there's a lot of people's input going in, and you're either unaware of what to do. You've got so many people giving you recommendations as what you should be doing. But what I can see here is that you need to set that boundary, because I feel like people will continue to give you advice, whether it's well-meaning or whether there is a pinch of negativity in there. But I do feel like you should stick to your own path, do what you know and do what you love. And please, please, please do not do things just because people tell you to or because you think people want you to. Do these things because it's what feels right in here. And honestly, my lovely, if it's what you want to do and people don't agree with it, you do you, okay? Because this is what it's telling you. I feel like your head has been pulled in so many different directions right now, but you need to do what you feel is right and lead with your heart, not with other people's input. But here as well, with this codependency, I feel to a certain point there does need to be slight compromise on a decision, but please make sure that you are kind of not sacrificing too much of you for other people. So that is for you, my lovely. Oh, bless you. Oh, Michelle. So let's have a look and see. I'll pull another couple and then I will do one for you, one and overall, and we'll see if Claire's gonna be back. Right, let's have a look and go. Right, Vicky Goodchild, you have stood out to me, my lovely. Let's take one for you. Okay, let's have a look. Right, okay, Vicky, for you, lovely, the card that I have pulled is Empathic Starseed. And it says on here, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. So I feel like for you, whether you know it or not, you are quite an empath. And whether that's taking you down an intuitive lead or just because you pick up a lot on how people are feeling. But I do get the impression that you can pick up on other people's energy and you're like a sponge that soaks it in. If someone around you is a bit negative, you feel that heaviness. Or equally, if someone's hurting, you can feel that pain. So what I'm seeing here for you, lovely, is that you can delve into that further if you wish to, but make sure that you are doing it from a place of where that you are protected in your energy and you're going forward. If you don't want to move into that from an intuitive point of view, what I want to say as well, boundaries play a bit of a point here. I feel like, again, you are absorbing everyone's troubles, everyone's junk energy. So what I'd love to say to you is make sure that while, yes, you do help people, you do draw that line there, because I feel like there's people around you that will continue to just take and take and take. And that is not fair on you. There has to be a bit of a balance there. So for you, lovely, I do feel that there are empathic, intuitive gifts there to explore further, but please do make sure that you do have that clear boundary wall in place. So what I'll do is I'll pull one. So for everyone listening, this will be for all of you. Okay, let's have a... Right, okay, so here we have for everybody listening, trust the timing. Okay, so trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So I must say this to all of you, okay? There is no rush. If you've got plans, you do not need to full steam it ahead. Just take your time and enjoy the process. We're not trying to get from A to Z right now. You're going to enjoy the journey and take it slowly, because when you get to where you want to be, whatever that is right now, you will be all the more grateful for it. You will enjoy it more. You'll just feel better about it. And also here as well, let me tell you, you will have to overcome some negativity, but there is a way around it. Don't see any roadblocks coming up. If anything comes up for you in the kind of the next few months, don't see it as a stop to do what you're doing, because I want to say to you that there is ways around it. And also I feel like communicating over this time is very, very important for all of you. So here, for everybody watching, trust the timing and just kind of take your time, enjoy the journey. Do not be in a rush to get to wherever you think you need to be. So if you've enjoyed those guidance readings, you can also catch me over on my Facebook page or on my website, which is anivea.co.uk. And I would love to thank you all so much for listening and to welcome Claire back.
Hello. I haven't had time to get changed. I didn't know that you sent the videos, so I've got the oil videos that you've done for Sam. What I thought we'd do next, because everyone's backstage, is I thought you've done some readings. We'll have another guest, and then we'll have a couple of guests talking next, and then we'll bring Chloe Needham on, the incredible medium. If you want a reading from Chloe, comment now because she's watching backstage. And if she is drawn to you, she'll have a message from Spirit for you tonight. So get commenting. We do need to ask you to like, follow, and share. I've just done the most incredible course with you as well, Laura Ann. Absolutely incredible. I learned Canva, didn't I?
You did. You learned Canva. You've learned all sorts of tech stuff with me.
I know. It's been really, really good. Right, let me bring Sam on as well.
Hello.
Hello, Sam. Hello. Right, I'm going to try and introduce you properly because you're going to tell us what you're doing next on the show tonight, please.
I am going to interview a very, very lovely lady that we all know and love called Jac, wherever she is. Yeah. I don't know which side she's going to suddenly pop up on, so I don't want to go like this side or this side.
Okay, so we have got your.
She has done. Okay, we're going to do oils first.
I think we're going to do. I was going to get changed, and then all of a sudden they sent you a video for your oil thing. So let's play this and have a look. We better get to some oils in here.
Now,
no,
that was the wrong one, Claire.
No, I know. I'm sorry.
That's better.
To the first one.
I just read your message. Which one it was? Okay. That's very professional. Sorry about that. This is after the 9 p.m. watershed. Okay, I'm going to take a step now. I'm going to try and look professional. I didn't get changed because of that as well. Okay, so over to you two as well. And don't forget, please, you can book personally as well with the lovely Laura Ann. I'm going to take myself off first because I'm so embarrassed.
Hey, it was good work. Anyway, I'm going to talk to you tonight about this lovely lady.
I had to have a cold shower then.
Oh, did you? I know. Claire's going, oh, I put the wrong one on. I was very okay with that. I'm not going to lie. Get a bit of magic Mike going my way. Absolutely fine. So, Jac, tonight you've done an absolutely fantastic interview with the boss, as I like to call her.
Yes, I know. I was a bit boss with interviewing the boss, but
that was going to be my first question. Were you a little bit nervous interviewing her?
I was a bit nervous. She's an icon, isn't she? You know, and everybody loves her, and you know, I had to get it right, but I wanted to do a bit of a Piers Morgan and just get under the covers, because we all know like the Claire that we see, don't we? The the smiley Claire, and she is always smiling, but there's so much more to her. She's got all these amazing stories, and she's had this fabulous life. I thought, we really, really need to show everybody what she's really like. Oh, thank you, Leslie. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Earlier, I want to know when she's going to reveal part 1 of her autobiography, because she has done so many amazing things. And obviously we hear bits and bobs, but not everyone gets to experience all these journeys. Especially Paris, naming her son Paris, for anyone that didn't see the lovely interview earlier. He's not named after where he was conceived. They didn't do a Beckham's. He is literally he was not conceived. He was, but that's not where I was going with it. That video just put me off. That's clearly what's going on.
I know.
So what was your favourite story, Jac? That you
my God, she's got so many stories, hasn't she? She's just got so many stories. But I love the story about her grandma when she sewed the money into her coat, and then
they just watched it burn.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many
they
stories.
You can't take it with you. Come on. Obviously, we did. But
I want to do lots more of those beneath the covers. Might do all of the Lengro team.
I think that might get a bit messy. I think there should be alcohol involved on that one. Let's be honest. I think if we all just get us together in a room once all this lockdown malarkey's out the way, stick a microphone, goodness knows what's going to come out. And I'm not sure why I was watching my language as we have gone past the watershed. So
we have. Hi, Gemma.
For once, I've got to actually, not watch my language. Great.
Yeah, I know, you can just let rip now, can't you?
Yeah, but I mean, with the interview tonight, I thought it was absolutely beautiful, the stories that Claire was sharing to do with her dad and when she was growing up.
Yeah.
And it really did choke me up when she said, you know, about the time that she'd like to go back to is when she was dancing with her dad in Florida. Because I was just like, oh, that's so beautiful.
I know.
But also, I got the same answer right. My mum, who is up here somewhere because I saw her, will 100% validate that I also said the 1920s. I would love to go back and learn some of their healing ways. So if you can hear any stomping, my dad has been watching the football and the rugby, so has consumed quite a lot of Guinness and stout, maybe. So if you hear any stomping, I apologise.
Oh, it's all good fun.
But what about you, Jack? Being on the other side of it, if you could go anywhere during history, where would you go?
I'd like to go back to the Victorian times, you know, Victorian London. I'd love to see what that was like. You know, I wouldn't want to be like one of the poor ones. I'd like to live in a big house, you know, nice big Victorian house and have maids and all the rest of it. I'd love to sort of see what it was like at that time, because we read all the books about that sort of era, don't we? So, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's why I said about, oh, there you go, my mum is there.
Oh, mummy's watching.
Yes, we did used to get soap in our mouths when we were kids if we lied, which is why I don't lie.
Yeah.
Or quite possibly,
you can swear, that's fine. Swearing's fine. Just don't lie.
Well, I was quite an innocent and sweet kid, so we never swore or anything else like that. But lying was a thing that you literally got a bar of soap, scraped on your teeth on the top for any of that. But no, I completely agree. You know, for me, I did say when we were discussing obviously the questions earlier, I was just like, I would love to go back and experience any of the healing with the Native Americans. And then I thought about it and I was like, no, I'm going to go 1920s. They had indoor toilets and plumbing and, you know, crazy hot water, things like that. And let's be honest, I wouldn't give up any of them. But the Victorian times, very much the same thing. You know, you've got all your indoor facilities as such.
They did used to die a lot in childbirth, though, didn't they, in the Victorian times?
I wouldn't know, so I
that would put me off a bit. So you know,
I haven't had to experience that now, but I would want the drugs. So maybe that wouldn't have been so good for me back then. But was there anything that you wanted to ask Claire that you just didn't get a chance to tonight? Because that hour went so quickly.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? No, I think we got it. It's just so much to her. I could spend like 3 hours talking to her. She has so many stories, but obviously she can't tell all the stories. You know,
I did like the disclaimer of whether or not she could explain whether or not she was underage drinking in America. It's gone past the statute of limitations, so you're okay, Claire. They cannot prosecute you now. You can admit that you're underage drinking in America. We've all done it. I did it personally on my 20th birthday. I went out for my 21st and made sure I had my last ever illegal drink. We can all admit it. We're not going to get prosecuted for it.
But we are going to do a Lengro trip to the USA, so we can make up for it then.
Yeah, but I can't claim I'm underage now, Jack. We all know that is not the case.
I don't know. With your new fringe, Sam, I think you...
Yes. That was what my mum said to me earlier. She's like, your fringe is looking very straight. And I was like, yes, you did it. I was very good at giving herself a compliment like that. So, but in all honesty, was there anything at all, apart from the fact that you could go on talking to Claire for hours, as we all could, that you really wanted to get down to the Piers Morgan nitty-gritty that you wanted to ask her?
Not really, because I made her cry twice. I couldn't go any further, Sam.
But that was sweet sentiment. That wasn't in horror. Was it? Let's be honest. It wasn't like you were sitting there going, you will tell me this answer. Or
I know. I want to know all your dark secrets.
Yeah,
no, I think she did really well. I think we learned so much about her, and I hope like the viewers learned a lot about her as well, because there's so much more to her than what we see. So.
And I thought you did it absolutely fantastic, Jack. You look as glamorous as ever. You did. You also look like you've managed to get changed in the 5-minute crossover that you had.
Because I'm on a different show.
Well, yeah. But you did so well. It's absolutely brilliant show. And I cannot recommend it enough to anyone that didn't see it. Please go back and watch it. It was absolutely fantastic. And if you are doing any of the rest of the Lengro ladies, you know I am there. Front row and centre. Not just to make them cry, because that'd be me, but just because it was fun. But is there anything that you think that Claire might want to ask you now, having done that?
Well, let's get the lady on. Bring her back on and see what she's got to say.
Hello.
Please stop crying now.
Just to make me cry. Amanda's made me cry.
Amanda!
Let me just go on. I'm not going to bring on our next star of the show just yet. But yeah, Jack, you did make me cry.
So is there anything you want to ask Jac, Claire? Because obviously it was all one-sided on her interview.
You know
Anything
what? I'm going to take this time in the show to think about that and to come back to you with a really, really good answer. Laura Ann, please try to stick around if you can. But Amanda, I want to take us off in a minute to make way for the gorgeous, clairvoyant, hold on, Chloe Needham. What I'm trying to say is, could you tell us, Amanda?
Yes.
Because it's like past the watershed, and I've shed the tears. I kind of want to like loosen up now.
I know, look, I've got my party thing on now.
So what naughtiness can you promise everybody when we come back on after Chloe's done some really good readings for people?
Oh, okay. Well, I have got a story to say about a ceremony that I took where people were not wearing any clothes.
Yeah.
I was going to say, was it the one a couple of hours ago you did? But I'm glad that you then did rectify that, because I hope I was not the only one that was dressed in that.
No, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Is that a good enough of a teaser?
Yes.
Yeah. Shall I? Okay, Chloe.
Hello.
If you hello. So it's not 2 a.m. Be grateful I haven't called you at 2 a.m. like I usually do. We said that we might loosen up and have a bit of fun, and I know you're going to do some readings in a minute.
Yeah.
But how about after we've done some readings, you know the video you sent me on WhatsApp the other night?
Yeah.
If I load it while you're doing some readings, can I show your full moon moments that you have that your family? Can I?
I would just like to say,
You can.
full moon moments means something different in my family, because that's normally
What
so I'm just wondering which way we're going.
What I've got lined up on Chloe is going to make you see Chloe in such a different light. I have to let her do readings first. So you call up when you
want to take me serious after that.
Yeah. Hey, look, they've got to get to know you like we know you, Chloe.
Absolutely,
so
Hello everyone. For those of you who've not seen me on here before, I'm fairly new to joining the Lengro team. I'm Chloe Needham. I'm a clairvoyant medium, and I don't really use cards. I use spirit guides who come through to me with spirit from you, either from your loved ones in spirit, or your loved ones in spirit will come directly to me. I know Claire asked you a little while ago to leave comments to see who I'm drawn to, and I've got the first lady I was drawn to, Claire. If you could bring up Amanda Law for me, please. Hello, Amanda. As you commented a little while ago, your name jumped out at me because I had a male in spirit here for you. I feel the gentleman who come in for you today would have been on a grandfather vibration. He's coming in, and he's coming in to tell you of some good news coming in around you. I feel, and this isn't connected to the COVID or the lockdown, but I certainly feel that around you, particularly over the last 9 to 11 months, not quite that year mark, there's been a lot of stress and a lot of upset and upheaval coming in for you. And your grandfather's just coming in to let you know that he loves you, he's proud of the way you coped, and there's better times coming in for you. He's certainly saying there's a celebration coming in for you as we go into the month of July this year. He also wants you to know to look out for signs that he's around you. I feel these are signs you've been looking for and you may not have seen yet, but he's going to give you a sign as we go into spring. And he's saying to look out for magpie feathers. I don't know if this is something of significance to you, but he's simply clarifying magpie feathers will be your sign that he's around you. I hope you can take this. Love and light. The next person who come out to me, Claire, was Jackie Scanlon. If you could bring her up, please, my lovely. If you're still there, Jackie, can you comment again so Claire can bring you up, please? No, I'll move on to the next lady who jumped out. While we're waiting for Jackie, if I move on to Tracy's story. Hi Tracy, when you commented earlier, my lovely, I had a female come through in spirit for you, and she came through on either a mother or a grandmother vibration. If it was a grandmother, then I certainly feel that with this lady, there would have been a very close bond between you both. I feel particularly that she would have been a strong maternal influence in your life, possibly like a second mum, if she didn't raise you herself. She's coming in because she wants to tell me there's something around you. There's somebody around you, I feel lately, who has been suffering with some kind of ailment in their feet. They've been pushing this to one side, but this needs to be seen by a doctor because this is only going to get worse. You asked a little while ago about a son being around you, if your son is around you, and I can say to you, my lovely, yes, your son is around you. The lady who's come through for you in spirit tonight is bringing your son across. He wants you to know, your son, that he loves you singing. Is there a nursery rhyme that you dedicated to your son? Because he's saying, please sing this more. This song needs to be sung more. I feel your son is being raised by this lady over on the higher side, and she brings him across regularly, which is their role. I'm not sure how spiritually aware you are, but when a child passes to spirit, they are passed to a designated sister of mercy. And as a rule, a sister of mercy is somebody who in this physical life couldn't have children of their own, and they're therefore designated to raise children who go across to spirit, who aren't born to this world or who pass from this world. Their role then is to raise the child in spirit and to bring the child across to meet mum, dad, and all their family so they know who they are. Your child is up there, your son is up there, he is with a sister of mercy, but he's also with this lady who's coming through for you. They both want you to know they're around you a lot. There's something significant coming up in the month of May. I don't know if this would be an anniversary related to this child, but there's certainly something coming up. And I feel you certainly need to look out for the colours blue and lemon, and that'd be your sign that your little boy's around you. He's blowing kisses to you as he steps back with this lady, and they both want you to know they both love you, they're proud of you, and they're sending you lots of love and kisses. Love and light to you. Jackie Scanlon. As I called back your name there, I picked up on a gentleman coming in for spirit around you. And the gentleman coming in for you, I feel this would have been on an uncle vibration more than a grandfather, because I don't feel if it was a grandfather, this gentleman would have been a particular age as he passed over. Certainly with this gentleman, I'm feeling that would have been the chest, because there's pressure in the chest. I don't feel this would have been a heart attack. I feel this would have been more a respiratory illness, would have been cancer or COPD. He's coming on around you because I feel around you just recently, there's been a lot of upset within the family fold. I don't feel this is directly connected to you, but I feel there's been a relationship breakdown in connection to somebody who is very particularly close to you, and they're coming to you for support. I feel you've been a big pillar of support, and this gentleman is saying you've been a rock for this person, and he's shown me a vertical which shows you have been this pillar. He's saying that you now need to take time for you, because I feel it's stirring memories for you that you then aren't releasing, and you're taking it home into your own relationships, and it's causing problems for you. This gentleman wants you, he's saying that he needs you to go out into nature more. He's saying that since there's been a lot of upheaval for you, you haven't left the house, not largely due to lockdown, but I feel even previous to lockdown, he wants you to go and spend more time in nature. He's certainly given me water with you. I don't know if this is something with you that can calm you. I don't, it's something he's saying that there's something with water and with you, and he wants you to sit by water some more. He's saying with this person, as summer comes in, this person that you've been helping is going to lean on you more and more and more. You've got to put your foot down, because they're now starting to take the mickey just that little bit. You're aware of this, and you don't like to say no. You need to be firmer in your ways, and you need to tell this person no. I'm not saying don't be there for them, continue to be there, but don't be there as much. It's almost like I feel now with you, you're on 24-hour call out for this person. That's not acceptable. We love our friends, we love our family, we love them dearly, but you've got to make that time for you. Is that point where your boundaries have to come in. As this gentleman steps back, he's passing me a toffee cornetto to give to you. I don't know if this is significant to you or him, but he's certainly saying that this is for you and it's a gift for you, and he's smiling as he hands it over. Love and light to you. the next one I've got coming in, it isn't for anybody in particular. As I'm sitting here, I've got a male energy coming in, and this could be for anybody who's on viewing tonight. The male energy coming forward is a very strong military man. I'm feeling with this man, he would have been around the 5'7" to 5'8" mark. He'd have been a stocky build, and he's got the typical old, I'd say what I would class the World War II type moustache. He's coming in. He's given me the name Nikki or Nicola. I don't know if this would be directly for you or for somebody connected to a Nikki or Nicola. He's saying with this, whoever this is for, if it's for Nikki or for Nicola or for someone connected to Nikki or Nicola, that he wants you to know he's been around a lot lately. He's been watching what's going on, and you've got to get out. He's saying simply, you've got to get out. You've got to put your foot down. He's saying back in his day and age, that wouldn't have been heard of. That is not acceptable treatment from a man towards a woman. Forgive me from speaking out of line, but I have to give you what I'm being given and pass across what I'm being given and work through the spirit. He's saying you've got to get out. That's not a way for a man to treat a woman. You're a lady. You don't see yourself as that, but you certainly are. If any of you can take this, then can you please give me some validation this evening that, it's reached the person it was meant for. If you know who this is meant for, could you possibly pass this message across to that person, please? I'd much appreciate that. As this gentleman steps back, he wants the person to know he's putting a big field of protection around them, and he's sending them lots of love and light. If we could bring Claire back on.
I
Lovely.
absolutely love you. I love you. What do we bring you at Lengro? We bring you the best. Okay, so reports just in, please. Jackie, that you gave the reading to. Yes, I understand. Amanda Law, thank you so much. Tracy Story, thank you so much as well. Let me bring on Laura Ann as well. Laura Ann, I hope you don't mind. Let's have a little look. Laura Ann, you mentioned a tight chest for Stella as well. She's just commented as well, saying she has a chest infection. So there are my ladies of Lengro, indeed, who are amazing. Please don't forget that you can book privately with all of them. And I'm going to be coming on soon to do some readings. But first of all, let's just bring back the delicious Lengro team. Ladies, while I get some banners up, take it away. And I had a video to show you first of all, didn't I? Take it away while I find the video.
Chloe and her full moon experience.
So a lady, Nicola Pierce, has just commented, Chloe. I think that's in response to your message.
Okay.
Yeah, she understands it perfectly.
Oh, bless her. That's lovely. I'm so glad that's got across to you. Lots of love and light to you, darling. Please stay strong.
Yeah.
And also, Jackie, I did see up here, Jackie said that she thought it was her Uncle Barry that was coming through with you, Chloe.
Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. Thank you for the validation. It always is lovely for mediums to get that.
Yeah, great job, Chloe. Great job, everybody.
Yeah,
I hope the vibes out there. So I know while we're waiting for Claire to sort out a film here as well, just earlier on, and Sam was with me, I was doing a full moon ceremony, which was really at this time is to allow ourselves to let go of what we no longer want to hold on to anymore. So that very much ties in with what Chloe was saying to Nicola as well, that came in spirit. It's a brilliant time now to really let the light of the moon illuminate the dark shadows that we carry at times, like something that we are frightened of or something that we need to let go of. You'll feel that intense pressure. Some of you might have had a headache at this time. Some of you might be feeling really emotional. And it's because we're being forced to look at what's within us as well, and really stand by your inner power. And you are in control of your own life right now. Everybody, you are in
Amanda,
control.
you saying that, I never ever get headaches ever. And I've had a headache all day today. So that's what it is. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Mind you, you would have been late for your own interview, but you should have come to the ceremony.
Yeah, I know.
They really, really are. Laura, you were saying about the releasing negativity and the slowing down. Yes. Funny enough, that's actually what Chloe said to me on our group chat earlier, that there is still time for everything and we need to slow down and not think about going from A to Z it's obviously everyone is so close anyway, but I think it's fantastic validation that we can just do it literally just in our small group anyway. I suppose we're not small anymore, are we? In our group now. But I'd also like to point out that when we did Amanda's ceremony earlier, we were clothed. Obviously, I'm not sure if Amanda is now after her trying to say that her story involves nakedness. I'm not sure if she was clothed.
I definitely was. You were clothed. I tend to be clothed. It was just that I was in Barbados, and I was asked to be not Barbados, Bahamas, and I was asked to do a full moon ceremony on the beach, and it was a naturist beach, which is not what I'd realised at the time. So as part of the full moon ceremony, we did have with about 30 people. I said, well, now we just have to do a full moon to the moon as part of the ceremony, and let rip whatever it is we want to let go of. Any sounds, full moon to the moon, let go of it now. And I promise you that sound ripped across the beach like you I've been at naturist weddings where I've been clothed, but it is very, very odd singing and you know, I'm all for everybody. Let everything hang out as you want, and we're past the watershed, so that's fine. But
we want to do that in Barbados anyway. Who would not want to get naked in Barbados?
Well, exactly. So yeah, it's fun, but that's not my normal mode of operandi. as Sam will know. The only other time I ended up at a nudist beach was when my son and I, we were given a very lovely gift of a boat trip, and the mists cleared, and it was along near Swanage, and as the mist cleared, I mean, it was really, really misty, literally coming out of the sea towards my son, who was like 10 years old. So was just naked man after naked man after naked man, and he just was so traumatized. I mean, and we just happened to again moor up at that point. I did not do it deliberately, I promise. I didn't.
And did then tell his therapist many, many years later.
Oh yeah,
we're going to suddenly find that he's released a song about the time that we took him to the nudist beach.
Yeah. Oh,
it's going to suddenly happen. Can't wait to see the video for that one, Amanda. In all honesty, come on, Beckett, let's get that video out there. 100%. Get the song done. We need to play it on Lengro.
So Claire, darling, have you got the embarrassing now that Chloe's done such amazing readings?
But I need the followers to comment, because
okay.
I'm going to be doing some readings just shortly after the video. So I would like you to comment your star sign, and also tell me why you want a reading. Why should I pick you tonight? Richard's saying I shouldn't show it because Chloe sent it to me privately for another reason. But we were discussing about what full moons can make you do. So I thought, well, hold on a minute. This is my argument. You all got to know me a bit more on Jackie's new show, Beneath the Covers, which if you haven't seen, look back on the show because it was on at 8 o'clock, and she is amazing, isn't she, guys? Absolutely amazing.
Brilliant.
And so this, I thought, would maybe give you all a bit of a look at Chloe's private side. So this is what Chloe does on a full moon, and Rich is going to kill me later. He probably won't even run me a bath. Let me find it. Hold on a second. Where are you going?
Oh, it's such a tough life.
YMCA, 100% got that in one.
Oh, Chloe, thank you. I don't know how long it goes on for, but I can't stop it. It's like you're gonna have to teach me those moves at the next staff Christmas party. Oh, I like that one. That's good too.
Straddling the Christmas tree, loving it. Well done, Chloe. I think those music.
Oh, well done, Chloe.
I did
that with one glass of wine as well as a full.
Only the one.
Only the one. He don't take a lot anymore. I don't really drink. So.
No wonder.
The Christmas tree was loving it. You could tell that in the background. He was loving it.
Yeah,
I think the only one that was.
I don't have to be a clairvoyant. No, that Christmas tree didn't make it through the night.
Oh,
It's really, really good. Okay, so I suppose I better do some work now, hadn't I? That I've been like, being just talking like I normally do. So I'm going to take everybody off, and then when we come back on, should I just do it again anyway? It's a full moon, isn't it? Backstage, I've got somebody else who's part of the Lengro family who has gone unnoticed for some time. And so I've decided that I'm going to bring her on to show you somebody that's been backstage at the Lengro crew that you haven't seen yet. So let me take everybody off. I mean, they've got to meet everybody, haven't they, really? And I tell you what, I love doing shows because it was so lonely on my own. It was really, really lonely. And the beautiful, incredible Laura Ann, look what she does for me. This is how much she loves me. If I can find it, bear with me. Comment away your star sign. If Laura Ann sees my StreamYard of how many banners and things, we'll do that one. Look, I like that one. We'll do that one. There we go. Let's get some comments. Let me get a board. Let me not explain the tarot cards. Babe, where's the tarot? Oh, they're there. Let me not explain the tarot cards tonight. Let me just give you all some individual advice. Get your glass of wine. Get your cup of tea or hot chocolate. I think I've had every apple juice and lemonade going tonight, and lots of honey teas from my love, Richard. I'm creeping so that he doesn't tell me off again for showing Chloe's video. He loves Chloe, don't you? Right, let's have a look. Who am I going to pick? Who am I going to pick? I'm really drawn to Kelly Elizabeth. I'm going to be drawn to Kelly Elizabeth. As you might be able to see, we do ask for stars now. It was turned on accidentally by Alex. He'll admit it himself. And we thought, why not? I'm not going to mention stars again. But if you do give stars, it all goes towards Lengro magazine. And no, it's not the bar bill at the next party. It will go towards loading and ensuring the content gets better. And I know we've got a few surprises for you about what's happening in the magazine as well. But enough. He's looking at me. Kelly Elizabeth, let's have a little look for you. And while you're watching, follow all the guys, share Jac Tyler's new program. Can't wait to see who she's going to have on next. I really can't. There's cards jumping out at me from here for you, Kelly Elizabeth. And what I see for you is your journey in life, Kelly Elizabeth, has come to a crossroads. And you can no longer deny what has to change, but you're denying it in yourself. So really, Kelly Elizabeth, something you started off implicating a change in is now something that others have taken control in. Don't allow yourself to feel like the victim, because I can see that you're a very strong woman, but I also see that you're a strong woman of emotions as well. At 7:21 this evening, we had a full moon in Virgo. Don't think that that won't affect every single one of you. But Kelly Elizabeth, the full moon was in your sign. I spoke to a Virgo that I love very much earlier on. What does a full moon in Virgo do to a Virgo? It makes you question who you are and instead try and believe what other people see you as. Well, who else knows themselves like us inside of our own bodies? And Kelly Elizabeth, I think you're pretending to want something that you've got to throw away, get rid of. Very much comes with the new age of Aquarius that we're in the very fact that, you know what? Material things don't matter. Look at the love that my Lengro family spread to you guys. What would you rather have? Would you rather have laughter and love? Or would you be in a big golden tower? That's what we need to all think about. And something with the mood of the nation and indeed the world lately as well is we are going to be okay, but maybe it is time to reevaluate what's important. If we all can't pay our rents, then they can't throw us all out. Okay, and there's always a friend in need. There's always a friend indeed if you need a friend. And we're going to lift you up. We're going to teach you all how to say no to the crap in life. We are not there for women. We are there for men. We are there for absolutely anybody. And you know what? With the research that the team have been doing on the paranormal special hour-long show on April 30th, which I will not mention any more of, we know there's something out there, and we know that we can make this hairs on your arms stand up. Let's go to Carla. Let's have a look at Carla. I want to do some more readings, and I want to bring the gang back on. Really, I just want to make sure that Chloe's still speaking to me. Okay, so let's have a little look for you, please, Carla. Carla, what I see here for you is somebody in your life who was very important to you. They no longer play that role in your life, but you're trying to live your life playing the role that they had in yours. Does that make sense? Well, if you're confused, you should be, because you've confused yourself at the moment. It seems to me, Carla, you're denying the fact that there's a new career ahead for you. And yes, it will cause absolute chaos to your life. Yes, your family will hate you at times for it, but Carla, you have to go back to doing something that's within your heart, my darling. Don't be afraid of money losses to go back to basics, to become the person that you want to be. That's what you have to do. Let's have a little look. Okay, so you say that you don't, you want love, but you don't want material things. But your reading is suggesting, Carla, that the things that you've got around you are stopping you from finding love. Does that mean, Carla, that you're living your life in the way that you think other people see is successful? Or do you perhaps need to explore, Carla, more? Can I ask you, Carla, with the things that you've been doing in your life, how many chapters have you had? Has it been one long chapter? I feel like I want to buy you a book, Carla. And if I could buy you a book, it would be Eat, Pray, Love. I know people that want to talk about books, but I think I should do one more reading, don't you guys? Carla, you say yes. Thank you very much. Does this prove to you all that you are in the right place for love, laughter, and Amanda Waring? I've got to get her back in a minute on, because that woman. Vicky, good child, let's go for you. What does a full moon do to a Scorpio? I'm a Scorpio. It makes you very, very emotional. It makes you question your sense of right from wrong, but it also makes you know right from wrong as well. The reading I've got for you, Vicky, does show that you're waiting on news of other people. If you want to wait, you'll be waiting a very, very long time, my darling. You have to continue with your own life right now. Don't use other people as an excuse to not get done what you promised you. These older figures in your life that you say control you, nobody can control you. So maybe taking responsibility is a key forward. And your cards also show a pregnancy, a birth by next year. So are you trying? If you don't want to be careful. But keep us informed anyway. And I've got to bring on this lovely woman while I take the brand off. And I've actually just I put it all over your face.
I think that was better. I think put it back, darling. I can just do my hand movements to be fine.
Listen, before I bring everyone else on,
yes, go on.
No one else is around. Come on, tell me one of your naughtiest tales after seeing Chloe's video. One of your naughtiest drunk antics that you've ever done while I bring everybody else on. So yeah, come on.
Oh, good Lord. Well, honestly, on my 30th birthday, I was plied with about 10 things of margarita. Never really drunk margarita before. Loved it. Thought it was just an amazing sweet drink. Fresh air hit me, and I then was going with my then husband to go and have a special meal, really posh meal, like really special, really lovely. Get to the restaurant, the pasta comes, and I just go straight completely. And then once my face is out of the pasta, I become like this horrendous monster of a woman. I mean, just vile. My inner whatever that was coming out. I mean, I just was swearing. Don't you know who I am? I mean, I literally became, oh my God. So yeah, I mean, ticked out with pasta bits dripping down my face, going to the hotel, swearing, and then banging on every single hotel door room to wake them all up.
You never fail. Can I just say, can we just have a vote, girls? Actually, that gives Chloe a run for her money. Followers, could you vote as well, please? Who gets a vote for the most outrageous story? Who gets the naughtiest crown? Is it Chloe for her drunken video dance? Or is it Amanda for falling asleep, drunk actually, in a plate of pasta?
See, I kind of think that's unfair, Claire, because there's no video evidence of Amanda doing this, but there clearly is of Chloe dancing that business.
There will be.
There's been no proof there that Amanda has done this, apart from the pasta image
Yes,
that's now in my head.
Yeah, who knows? I could say,
Right, can I just give some messages out, please? Vicky Goodchild, who had a reading, said, "Oh my God, that's exactly how I've been feeling." And no more kids. I'm fully protected, I hope. Can I just point out that contraception is only 99% that works as well. Nicola Pierce is having a glass of wine with Jack. Who else has got a glass of wine out of you ladies?
No, I'm on the water. I'm really boring. I'm sorry. My bottle of Barefoot Bubbly is with my mum, actually. So I hope she's enjoying it. It's in the boot, Mum, if you didn't know.
I would like to bring somebody on now. And when I bring them on, I'm going to make an announcement about what they mean to me. And then I would like you all each to say what you feel about this person. Is that okay?
Good Lord, who is it?
Okay.
It's my dad. He's sitting around. Don't encourage him.
No, dad's still doing that thing he does that I've learned now about your dad, which is I always hear this sort of beating in the background, and I think, is Freddie Mercury coming to visit me? Because I hear this, we will rock you, and it's Dad's feet watching the football, isn't it? And I hear
he was just saying about embarrassing drunk stories, actually, in the lounge. I heard him. I don't know if anyone else did hear him, because I'm not sure how well this microphone's working. But if you do want his drunk story, I will drag him round. He loves the limelight.
Gemma Quell says she's got a wine, Jack. Maybe we'll get Gemma Quell and your dad, and then one night, if we do more late night Lengros, tell us if you want to see more late night Lengros. We could get Gemma and your dad to read a story and do drunk histories.
Oh, he could do that now.
Well, we can't, because we're running out of time. And I just want to say, recently, we have had a huge input of support, because I went out and I, like a gypsy, stole 2 more people who have become a part of the Lengro family. And today we reached 8,000 followers. And that's thanks to all of you sharing, liking and following our pages, and of course, following us on our journey. So, Chloe, I stole you. But the woman I'm going to ask you all to say a word about now, who can be camera shy, but you know what? She's just like her daughter, Lily May, who's one of the children's editors in Lengro Kids. It's Samantha Norcup. And Samantha Norcup has worked backstage on things for me, being like a right-hand man, a PA, and she's become one of all of our closest friends. So here she is. Come and say hello to Sam.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Sammy.
Hi.
And I don't think we stole them. I think we just sort of acquired them. They loved how much fun we were having and wanted to come and join the fun. Is that not right, ladies?
That's about right.
Oh, I can
Absolutely.
see the handcuffs from here. That does look like a prison cell right there. I can see the bars. We won't let you out until we've reached 10,000 followers. You know that.
That's fine. I'm fine to be stuck here.
Oh, thank you, Sammy, for all you've done. You've just been amazing. And we've got you in the magazine next week as well. So look out for Sammy, everybody.
I can't wait. Personally, I mean, I love, obviously, we do the whole GIF wars, don't we, on the private chat? We do know that I love a GIF.
This is what I'm not up to date. I go on the private chat for everyone out there, and they are just winging. There's so much chat going on. Sometimes I can't keep up. You guys are so fast. And then I see these amazing GIFs, and I'm like, where did you get that from? How do you even find those things? It's so
We'll
amazing.
have to teach you.
You will. Don't worry, Amanda. We'll teach you. I know Sammy has a love of Disney. You do, don't you, Sammy?
I do. I love Disney.
And we do love the photos that you do share as well, because it is always good to see good, wholesome family time.
But
As much as you can.
Not after 9. So what else?
Just not after 9 p.m.
No, what else have you got now?
I have no doubt that you will all be seeing much more of the lovely Samantha Norcup, who I have renamed Sammy. So make sure that you say hello to Sam. Do follow Sam as well on Facebook. I'm sure that Sam will comment on here so that you can find her. She's one of the Lengro team. She's going to be coming live. She's got so much paranormal stuff that we're not allowed to lift the lid on till the 30th of April. She's also got a cover interview with Chloe and I with a lady who's legendary, which I shall keep quiet about for now. I'm just going to show you all of this very, very quickly. Hold on one second. Here we go. Do not forget. I've got to actually find that now. I was going to say, do not forget the amazing, there you go, a little layover, Jac Tyler, Beneath the Covers. Can I just say, Jac, I've only got a glass of orange juice. I'll try and get a glass of pop afterwards. Can I raise a glass to you, to your new program tonight?
Thank you.
Our cover writer and our friend, Sam, come on, get with the Lengro.
I know.
Can I actually say thank you, Laura Ann, for putting all of that together for the for our Beneath the Covers interview this evening, because she was amazing and she made it look fantastic. So thank you, Laura.
Very, very welcome.
Laura Ann, you are the best. And you know what? Together with all of the little bits we do with each other, we are unstoppable, and we have plans that are going to blow you away. So tell your friends, tell your family, tell a stranger from a social distance, but more so than that, make sure that you take the lift that we've given you and that you keep it going. I'm going to let Jac Tyler sign off tonight while I press end, because she happens to know a good sign-off thing, don't you? Jac, take it away.
Oh,
welcome to your show.
Thank you, everybody.
So well, then. I was going so well. Okay.
Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in this evening. Have a good night's sleep, and we'll see you again next week. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Sleep tight.